Southern California, long known for its dry holiday seasons and sunshine-filled Christmases, instead found itself amidst one of the stormiest holiday weather systems in years. On Christmas Eve and into Christmas Day 2025, an unusually powerful atmospheric river drenched the region, closing roads, flooding streets, and soaking last-minute holiday shoppers. An unusual Christmas storm. Los Angeles and the surrounding counties were hit by a strong storm system, part of what meteorologists call a Pineapple Express, that brought sustained heavy rainfall and gusty winds across the region. Southern California's coastal areas and valleys were forecast to receive several inches of rain, while some foothills and mountain zones could see even heavier totals. This marked one of the wettest Christmas periods in memory for a region where rain on December 25th is historically uncommon. According to local forecasts, rain on Christmas Day has happened only a handful of times since the late 19th century, underscoring how unusual this weather pattern has been. Daily life disrupted, but attitudes vary. The heavy rain transformed the holiday experience for many Angelenos. Streets and freeways flooded early Wednesday, stranding vehicles and forcing drivers to navigate slick, waterlogged roads. In some areas, floodwaters pushed nearly to car doors, and scattered mudslides occurred, particularly near hillsides and burn scars from past wildfire activity. Shoppers at malls like Torrance's Del Amo Fashion Center found themselves battling wet sidewalks and soggy parking lots, with some expressing mild annoyance and others embracing the unusual weather. "It feels Christmas-like, the weather," one shopper said, even as others struggled with wet socks and shoes. For many residents, the reality of driving in the rain, something Southern Californians rarely do, brought anxiety and caution. One woman described her last experience driving in rain as scary, illustrating how unfamiliar wet weather remains for many here. Flooding, evacuations, and emergency action. The storm's impact wasn't just an inconvenience. Flooded freeways led to closures and stranding of vehicles. In mountain areas and regions previously scarred by wildfires, officials issued evacuation warnings ahead of potential mudflows and debris slides. Recognizing the severity of the situation, California's governor declared a state of emergency for multiple counties, including Los Angeles, Orange, and San Bernardino. This declaration allows state resources to be mobilized quickly and enables support for evacuations and emergency response efforts. Historical context and weather patterns. Rain during the Christmas period is rare in Southern California. Weather records show that in more than 130 years of data, rain on Christmas Day has happened only around 36 times. Typically, December, the region's wettest month, sees sporadic showers, but sustained heavy rainfall during a major holiday is unusual. Part of this storm's uniqueness stems from atmospheric conditions that combined to drive a potent band of moisture into the region, producing several days of rain and elevated flood risk. Looking ahead. While forecasters expected the most intense rain on Christmas Eve and early Christmas Day, rainfall was predicted to continue through the holiday weekend, adding to already elevated totals and keeping flood and slide risks high. Snowfall was also expected at higher elevations, though most impacts were concentrated in lowland and coastal areas. For many in Southern California, this wet Christmas will be remembered as a rare meteorological event, one that brought both challenges and stories of adaptation amid seasonal celebration.